Your energy is so powerful and it's felt, okay? Even if people don't tell you, because they're not going to tell you that you intimidate them, but they're going to show you, so pay attention. Your energy is just so powerful. You cannot be taken on by one person. Like, there is no one person that can take you on. And you may even have gotten into situations like, metaphorically speaking, you're battling somebody. You're in a war, okay? Within a war, there are many battles, and you have battled with people, or even just one person, back and forth. They have never been able to successfully defeat you. They may have won a couple battles, but you always end up winning the war, and you always have people, like, you blow people's minds, because whoever you are, you have dealt with like the baddest of the bad, the most low devilish energies, the biggest narcs, and you slay them every single time. And over time, it got to the point where there's no way someone could even stand in your presence or come up against you without going to recruit other people, okay? Please understand that. You do not have a single person in your life who has ever been able to successfully come at you by themselves. They always got to recruit other people. They always got to go seek validation and confirmation from other people, go seek advice. They're not strong enough, brave enough, or confident enough to come at you just one-on-one. And that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a whole lot. Because when they do go recruit these people, they're little flying monkeys, like I like to call them. When they go recruit those people, you defeat them. One swipe, one motion is done. Like that easily. You still defeat people. They can go get whoever. They can go get as many people as they want to. They can go get a whole army of people to come up against you. They are still going to lose. That's how powerful you are. That's how strong you are. But not only that, you are protected by forces this world can't even mentally comprehend. You have an army behind you that cannot be seen with the human eye. That should scare people, because the thing about it is, you get out there in the field by yourself, you see everybody you're up against. You see him in the back, you see her in the front, you see everybody. You see what weapon they have, you see what they look like, you see how strong they are, how tall they are, you see everyone. They don't see who's behind you. You have the upper hand always. And it never felt like that because you always were alone. You always rocked alone half the time. You rocked alone. So when you get out there, people are looking at, they're laughing. They're like, really? It's just her. This one person thinks she's about to defeat all of us. Like, I already won. Like, they get the big head. I already won. I already defeated her. She's lost already. They get cocky. They get careless. They make mistakes. But they don't see the invisible forces behind you. You see everyone for exactly who they are. There's a quote or something like that in the Art of War that says something like, know your enemy and know yourself, and you will win every battle. They don't know who they're up against, but you do, because the enemy always has the same tricks, all right? And you can move swiftly like a ninja, like an assassin. You can move strategically when you can see who your enemies are. They look at you and think that you are nothing, that you're beneath them, so they don't know you. They know themselves, but in order to win this war, they would have to know you, which they don't. They never will. And they also don't know who's standing behind you, all right? Your ops have to get, they got to go recruiting. And it's so sad, because if I'm nothing, come at me by yourself. If I'm so mediocre, if I'm so just, I'm just a peon, I'm just an insignificant individual, fight me by yourself. Why do you gotta go recruit all these people if I'm just so small and mediocre? Okay, that's why you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention, because people will show you how intimidated of you that they are. All right, and you gotta keep it cool. You gotta just Stay assassin like completely just Ray Charles to it, and just observe. Watch how people act around you. Watch how people speak around you. Watch how the energy shifts when people come around you. Pay attention to that, because they're telling you with their body language. They're telling you with their words. Every single time they're going to do it. And it's unfortunate for these people that they got together their little Mighty Morphin Power Ranger squad to come up against you and failed miserably, honey. Like, oh my goodness. They lost before they even got started. I just see like an ancestor just looking on with their little cup of tea, cup of coffee, like, That's a shame. They don't even know what's about to happen to them. They don't even know what's coming for them. And no one's going to come and save them. Because, one, they probably were warned. Two, who told you to go out your way to come at this person who wasn't even bothering you? Or even if you feel like this person deserves something. Like if these people feel like you deserved karma, or they feel like they were supposed to inflict justice on your life and they were supposed to be the ones to harm you in some type of way, who gave you the okay to do that? Who gave you the go ahead? Who do you think you are? Who do y'all think y'all are? No one's going to help these people. No one's going to keep on telling these people to stop. It's just you step out of line and you try to harm this one person, you're going to be dealt with. It's simple as that. But I said this to say, I really want somebody to understand, like, don't get in that energy. Because I see the comments a lot. And a lot of y'all really have to change your perception on life in general, but on certain situations that you go through. You're going to have to change your perception. You don't have a choice, because you cannot let these situations defeat you. You may have another group of people who come up against you. You're going to sit there and cry about it? Like, toughen up, change your perception, like, look at it completely different. Transmute that energy. They're not coming at me because God just wants everybody to attack me and I'm just a worthless being. They're coming at me like this because this is supposed to show me my strength. This is supposed to show me my power. No one can ever come at me one-on-one. It always has to be a group. You always got to go recruit other people. You always got to gang up, because you can never defeat me by yourself. And they know this. Change your perception. Don't look at it in a negative light. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it's been happening for a long time. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't do anything about it. You cannot control how other people act. You can only control how you act and how you react to situations. Only somebody mentally strong can look at the things life has dealt them and just say, you know, it is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still powerful. I still got God. I'm good. Okay? You may take a second where you may really be upset about something, which is your right. You may cry about it. You may feel some type of way. That's okay to feel like that. I'm not saying to be a heartless, cold individual. I'm just saying don't stay in that energy, but start understanding that your words are powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. Your feelings are powerful. Like, all of that stuff goes hand in hand. It goes together. If you continue to basically accept defeat and you don't stand up on all 10 and say, y'all cannot F with me anyway. Like, y'all can say what you want to say. You can do what you want to do. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay, amen. Stand in that energy, because that's going to serve you better. All right. I don't get too upset about things I cannot control. And I understand who I am. So I understand when things are happening, especially if it's happening all at once. Like, I don't know if anybody is going through this right now, or they feel like a lot is coming at them at one time. They've been dealing with a lot of nasty, negative people, a lot of unhinged people. People just been talking to them crazy, just acting out of character. That's a sign to me. Like, I've been through enough to know when those things are happening, it's one or two reasons why this is happening. This is happening because I'm about to step into a completely new season and the enemy is trying to distract me and get me out of character. Or two, it's just a reminder of who I am. This is just a reminder, okay? I hope whoever has had situations like this where they feel like people always ganging up on them, understand they're ganging up on you, yes, but are they defeating you? No.